so we're going to be starting off with our round one match over here. Or actually, sorry, not round one. Our winner's quarters match of Landkon versus DraftyLoki. Both players are playing Kragg, so it's going to be interesting. I think Dittos are always cool in that you get to see both who has more character knowledge, but also who can exploit that in their opponent. Especially with regards to, I think both these characters have good zoning tools, so how they'll play around that. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, going to Jewel's Veil, starting off, you see the immediate rock coming out from Landkon, and I think that like Kragg in some of these matchups versus slower characters, it really does become like who can get out the rock first and use it well. And yeah, a little bit of a misspacing from Loki there. He gets punished by his own rock shards. Ooh, great Landkon using the pillar off stage to just catch Loki, being like, you know what, I may not be able to get you from the horizontal angle, but I can grab you all the way up here. And that is not a fair trade you want. And I'm liking the use of these down B pillars from Landkon to potentially, because what happens is if you use down B near the edge, those large spikes, they could also go onto the pillar, I believe, if the pillar is close enough. So it's a really good way, yeah, like that, exactly. You see DraftyLoki switching it right back up on Landkon. But Landkon does manage to get back anyways, 145%, but ooh, yeah. Commentator's Curse eats a fair to the face, and we're back to neutral. Okay, and you know what? Loki's like, I may have lost the stock first, but I'm going to bring it all the way back with these conversions. You can see both these players, like, following the DI off of the Nair into either, like, fair, another Nair, or up air. Ooh, and great conversion there. That time... Oh, and I don't know what happened to Loki there. I think just didn't manage to land back on stage after using their up B and just were all the way out there. They also might have still been holding a rock, which you have very little agency while you're doing so. And oh man, Landkon just goes for the cheeky spike there, but it doesn't work out. Still, Loki is in a really precarious position here. Landkon can just sit pretty, but right as I say that, gets hit by an up air. Ooh, great tech from Landkon in between the jabs. That is definitely a liability of Kragg jab compared to the rest of the cast. Usually most characters can do jab jab into a tilt as a combo starter. Oh wow, amazing tech from Loki there. Tech's on the side of the stage on the F smash. And parries those rock shards, which are also tricky. Loki is down a full stock, but I mean, if they can keep up the way they're playing right now, they could definitely bring it back. Kragg do be a survivable boy, even in the mirror. But just needs to close out this stock, but right as I say that, the one who's actually going to be closing out the stock is Landkon, taking that first game. And also, for those of you not unaware, or not aware, these are all going to be best of 3 sets until we reach top 3. So, this is a significant advantage for Landkon here. So let's see. I think that like even though Landkon won, it's not as though Loki didn't show off some stuff of his own. Loki had some good movement. Was at the end had really good defensive options. I think it really just comes down to like Landkon was just converting and actually like there was a time at the start of the match where Landkon just didn't actually hit. Loki didn't actually hit Landkon for like a solid minute or two, and that is not what you want to see in these matchups. So yeah, okay. Let's go over to game 2. And going to Tower of Heaven, yeah, that immediate parry from Landkon. The thing is, like, look at this. Like, you cannot, like, down B is a really powerful spacing tool, but if you use it versus an experienced opponent, they will just run and parry it every time because of how laggy it is. Like, you have to edge cancel it off of the platforms. Ooh, great air dodge through by Loki, and oh my god! I think Landkon's up B input must have just gotten eaten there, because that was very recoverable. So yeah, that was not what you want to see here, but Landkon is looking to bring it back anyways. Has had Loki off stage for a solid 30 seconds now. Ooh, barely misses the spike with the rocks, but it's still going. Oh no, Loki's back on stage now, but is at 119. Nice drop down fair. Doesn't care if he trades with the rock there. Just going to take it all the way to the bank. Oh, and finally gets it by one of those down Bs and is just going to eat a bunch of rocks to the face. Ooh, barely manages to avoid that down B. And side B super armors through. And yeah, Loki doesn't have an up B after that first pillar. Great placement by Landkon of the pillar to just kind of be like, hey, you're not going to be able to get the vertical height to get past this. Nice try. Okay. And look at this. Landkon just took that original SD and is using it as a motivation to come back here. And I think mixing up between down B and up B to kind of like... Because up B is really good to catch Loki whenever they're trying to jump to avoid the down B, because the down B hits right on the ground. Oh no. The rock actually extended the time that Pharah was out there, allowing it to hit Loki. Still, I'm talking a little bit too much about Landkon here. Loki is still up here. Takes the second stock with the Plum, and ooh, great use of the second up B to just barely clear the edge of the stage. Oh no. And now we're back to even right here. But Landkon is off stage, and movement is starting to get stuffed out a little bit by these aerials. Okay, right now both players reset to neutral, and yeah, Loki has just not been playing around the down B off the top plat. Oh, spikes right there. And this is where Landkon has shined before on the edge guards, but right as I say that, drops it. Oh, I think Landkon wanted to try and pick up Loki's rock, but instead pulls out their own, which gives Loki a chance to punish. Oh, Landkon going for it all there. Both these players really scrapping, not wanting to lose this last stock here. And yeah, just like Loki's just not respecting Landkon's top plat movement here. Great use of the down tilt to catch the air. Ooh, really wants that up air right there. Just a jab into the forward tilt. Oh no, has the rock. Okay, managed to throw away the rock in time. Man, I think... Oh no. Oh, and the parry, but oh, only does a down tilt. That was supposed to be a down smash. That down smash would have definitely killed at that percent. And a second parry, he manages to get the fair, but... Oh, this is Loki's game to lose here. Oh no, and lose it he does! Gets picked... God, again, almost every single time that Loki did those down Bs, Landkon was just had his number with the parry. And came in with the forward smash and just cleaned that up. Those were some tense games, but in the end, Landkon manages to take it 2